Hey Coco, today we're going to do a YouTube video about an LED ring light. Are you excited? Jeez, I hope the people watching this are more excited than you. Alright. Okay, so me and my wife just picked up this Neewer LED ring light. Let's see what's inside. Alright, so inside the one box, you have 3 more. The large box has a giant ring inside. Alright, so here's the other side. Let's get a close-up. Alright, so as you can see, the controls are pretty straightforward. Alright, so here's the smallest of the 3 boxes. I'm going to take that out so we can see exactly what's in there. You just have your power cord, cell phone holder, DSLR holder, remote control, your instructions, and just a flyer with contact information if you need help. And the last box just has your tripod. Okay, so the first step is you want to turn the tripod upside down. So I'm just going to loosen this part like that. Okay, and that's going to enable you to open up the tripod. Just pull. Like that. Get it so it can sit. So, like right now it's not going to sit, so you got to keep pulling it. There, and so now it's actually stable. Okay, so now we're just gonna unscrew this black cap on the top. Okay, so now we're just gonna screw the ring into the tripod, and I think it's easier to start out kind of down low. I like to turn the tripod actually to get it started, so just kind of grab it right here, and remember to turn it to the right, you know, twisting motion left to right, and it gets, you start to feel it get snug, and then once you kind of have it snug, you can start to turn the ring. But there, so now that I got it pretty, I can feel it getting tight. I'm just going to turn the ring a little bit, maybe a quarter turn, because you don't want to strip it. Make sure it's stable. So if you want to adjust the base, I find it easiest to, you want to put your hand right in this area. So you can push down on it or you can pull up. You know what I mean? So you can just adjust that however you want it. Then you tighten this bolt right here. And then you got your base set up. You can loosen the bolts that are on the side here, and then that enables you to go up and down, and then you can tighten it. So it does go up and down. You can also tilt it forwards or backwards. There's a bolt right here, so you can loosen that if you want, and you can turn it down, turn it up. I think it makes sense to leave it right in the middle, you know, but it's an option if you want to adjust it. And just so you know, the instructions say that this plastic part can pop off right here. So like if you get your light and there's a part missing, don't worry about it. They come off and on. This is your filter. I'm going to leave mine on. So the filter will slide right back in place. You kind of start at the top, slide it in, and then you can just push down, and it goes back together. Okay, so just so you know, your power port is right here underneath. When you get your plug, there's 2 different parts. Just push that together, then you plug your power cord right here. Your on switch is right here, so you can turn that on, and your intensity is the bottom one, so you can basically dim it to the left, make it brighter to the right. So I'll put it right in the middle, and now I'm going to show you. This is the cool setting. You can turn the top clockwise and it gets warm. And to the left makes it cold. Okay, so I'm going to show you, if you want to mount your DSLR, I'm going to show you a bracket. Let me zoom in. Okay, that's where your DSLR can slide in at. this is the adapter right here that you saw earlier. Now there's a small square at the bottom. You have to rotate it counterclockwise. So there's a gap right there. And then it just slides into the stand. And then if you want to tighten it, you just kind of turn it. And then your DSLR can go right here. Okay, so to hook up your DSLR, just remember you have a hole right there. You slide this out. You screw this in clockwise. And just be careful not to cross thread. And then you just slide it right in here into place. And then just kind of tighten everything up. And make sure you tighten this part up, because if you loosen it, the camera can kind of go everywhere. So you just get that the way you want it. And tighten that up, tighten the bottom up, just make sure everything's pretty sturdy. So I just want to show you the adjustments right here. Now this part right here, if you turn it counterclockwise, it makes the camera move all around. So you can change your angle. So you want to tighten that up so it doesn't, fall over on you. Alright, so this bottom part, there's like a small wheel right there. So you turn that counterclockwise and it loosens it. So that slides in and out. And tighten the wheel back up so it doesn't fall out. So you gotta kind of get your fingers in there. I'm just turning the wheel clockwise. There you go. Alright, so to show you guys what this thing can do, I was able to acquire an extremely expensive model, so I hope that you can appreciate that. Vivian, they're ready for you. Vivian? She's such a diva. That's better. Alright. So, Vivian's what you call high maintenance, but let's get to the point. She looks funny. Alright, so this is without the light. So now I'm going to turn the light on. And as you can see, her coloration got better. And I'm not trying to be facetious right now, but her eyes got better. And that's the idea. If you have a model, the color comes out better. The exposure's better. It just looks really good. So that's why we buy these. Alright, now I'm going to show you the different color temperatures. So, get cold. You can go warm. So that enables you, for your specific subject, to kind of find that fine balance that you want. And that's great, because a lot of photography lights, they're either one or the other. So this one you can actually fine tune it. So this thing really is a superior product if you're serious about photography. So far from what I'm seeing, it's extremely versatile. It enables you to get much better lighting, much better color. So I'm actually really surprised. I didn't think it would be this nice. So it's really nice. But I still have a few more things to show you about it. So let's move on to the next part. I also wanted to show you that it has a really nice cell phone holder. In fact, the cell phone holder is right here. And there's threading right there. So you can just screw it in right there until it's tight. And then this part can expand and hold your cell phone. And it's pretty versatile. I mean, you can turn it this way. So I think it's really nice. I really like the cell phone holder. Now, the cell phone holder also has threading right here, which I don't really think that would be as useful, but it's an option if you wanted to have a different angle. Alright, so I put the cell phone in there. Like I said, it expands, so it just comes in and out real easy. And it's real easy to turn and rotate and just pretty much put it in any position you want. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to show you was the remote control. There's actually a small button on the right. You can see it there. You're going to slide that up. And when you put it in the up position. The blinking light there tells you it can pair with any Bluetooth device. So, you know, especially with your cell phone or your camera, I mean, that's really what it's for. So I'm going to pair it up with my cell phone and just show you what it can do. Alright, so I just paired it up. It was really easy. I went into my Bluetooth settings. I immediately saw it. It's just labeled AB Shutter 3. And it said pair. I said yes. It was done. But what I want to show you is really neat. Is this remote control right here. Watch what happens when I press the top. It just took a picture. You see? I'll do another one. So you're taking a picture with the remote control. The big button on the remote is for Apple, iOS, and the bottom one is for Android. Okay, so my final thoughts on this. What I like, I was absolutely amazed at how much better the lighting was on that doll. I've been doing photography for many years and I've never had results quite that good on a subject like that. So I'm extremely impressed with how the lighting makes the subject look better. I'm also impressed that it's easy to change how high it is, different angles. I'm impressed with the Bluetooth remote, the fact that it can do a cell phone or a DSLR. It's extremely versatile. I love the temperature change ability so you can get cool or warm and in between. The only things I don't like, I would say it's not the most stable. It doesn't feel like as sturdy as maybe something that would be more money. But for the price you're paying, you're actually getting really good results. So you just have to make sure you tighten everything up to keep it stable. So overall, I'm extremely impressed. And that's pretty much it. Hey Coco, we're all done. The review's over.